Hey Tyron, so last time we were talking, you said that you were newly single because of some domestic violence that was going on. How have you been handling that?
It's been going okay. My recent relationship ended because someone busted my window out of my car. So I called the police. I felt bad when I called the police, and then I went and dropped the charges because
Why did you feel bad that you called the police?
emotions got involved,
Okay.
and both of us was high in emotions at that time. And my first response was to, "Oh, you going to jail?" And so that's what happened.
So
you went to jail.
the mixed emotions kind of
Yes.
triggered you to call. I mean, were you afraid of your safety?
Oh no, I wasn't afraid of my safety. It's just the fact that I work hard for myself.
Okay. Yeah.
And shoot, my car payment was like $500 and you busted my stuff, and you supposed to care for me. And at that time, the day before, I had just lost my job, so I'm going through that stress.
Yes.
And now you're supposed to be my significant other. You're supposed to be supporting me, not knocking me down. Like, this is the time I need you, and you're gonna bust my window on my car.
Right. So losing your job had you stressed, and then for him to go and break something you worked so hard for, kind of set you over the top. And the first thing that came to mind was,
Call the police.
You're going to jail. You're paying for this.
Yes.
Then you dropped the charges.
Because their career, they were trying to become a LPN. So then it's in my back of the head, oh dang, I just mess you up because of the situation. I messed you up, which was an accident, because you did apologize. As soon as you did it, you seen that you was wrong, and emotions got high. So I felt bad.
So you were trying to be admirable with saving his career, even though he hurt you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Tell me about that. How are you feeling now about that?
I'm still okay with that because I don't want to. I'm all about not your issues, not defining your situation. Because now, a domestic violence charge or anything that will mess your career up forever. Anything you want to do, anything, child welfare, anything. So I don't want to be that hindrance for that one moment.
Right.
So now, if you did that on your own, it won't feel bad to me. I don't want to be that hindrance on that one moment.
Yeah. So what if he would have damaged your car and you couldn't go out and work on your career?
What you mean by that?
Like, say if he didn't break the window and he slit your tires and you didn't have money to fix your tires, and
Oh, he was trying to get it fixed. Like, he was supposed to fix the window, but he busted the windshield, so it was free. He was like, I'm gonna fix it. But I didn't hit all that because the fact was, you busted my window, you're going to jail, and that's what happened.
so have you guys had any other altercations
No, we haven't had any altercation. Oh, you talking about prior to that?
prior to that?
Yes. So it was several issues prior to that, and when we got in a relationship, I told him that's the only thing that will break us up if you put your hands on me, and that's what they did.
Okay. So you kind of set that limit, that boundary.
And they broke it.
He broke it.
And so it's a wrap.
Yeah. That was, for you to take yourself out of that situation, it was good. But then you guys got into the car incident, and was that him trying to retaliate against you, or?
What you mean? No. The car incident is what made us sever ties and give it up. Because before he used to get upset, he bit me in my face, just crazy stuff. He was upset because of the fact that I was on the phone with my friend and it was like, girl, I wish somebody loved me like that. And he got upset. And it's like, first of all, you don't even know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And so that went to he taking my phone out of the car. I'm hanging in the window trying to get my phone from him. So I snatched his wallet. He chased me down. And it just escalated to the point where he told me, tell him it was over. And I said, it's over.
Okay.
And that's when he busted my window with his fist. Nothing else. He busted my window.
So I had thought you said that he had, prior to the incident, he had put his hands on you. So I'm sorry.
No, prior to the incident, I'm saying before we got to in a relationship, because we've been talking for a year. We got in a relationship in April.
Okay.
But before that, he used to put his hands on me, and I told him that's not something I do because I have a past of domestic violence that ended up to the point where the last person who put their hands on me ended up in the hospital for 2 weeks. ICU. But not playing. So that's why I was going through, and I was trying to, I was trying to not get back into that situation because that could have led me to go to jail. However, I had witnesses at that time that incident, someone was beating me in the parking lot,
Right.
and I was trying to get away, and they jumped on my car, and I put that bitch in the ground, and they flew off, and they ended up with a brain injury, so they had to put him in a induced coma.
How long was that?
That happened in 2011.
2011. So it's been some time. So you're acknowledging that you don't want to put yourself back into that, and you told the ex that,
And they don't listen.
they don't listen.
And so now we're going through I miss you, I want to be back with you, I'm stupid, I'm retarded, I messed up my relationship. I was like, well, we live and learn, but us getting back together, I have to respect myself, even though I love you and care for you, I respect me.
Yeah.
You know, I have the goals that I want to do, because if I would have retaliated, I would have not been in school.
Right.
I would not have my job. We both would have been felon.
You're thinking smart.
Right.
You're thinking
I'm too
about
grown for that.
your career
Right.
as well as his.
I work too hard for anyone to mess up where I got. You know, it's a lot in my life that I have to go through. So I work too hard for that, and I'm not finna let your ignorant behind mess my whole career up. No, not doing that.
Right.
So you go to jail. Because back in the day, we would have fought.
So you have some growth.
Right, because I have a bat in my car that I stay in my car.
Yeah. I mean, if
was
you're
gonna-
having people jump on your car and attack you, you know, that's the first thing you want to, protect yourself. That's most people think about that. But so besides that, how has everything else been going in your life?
Besides that, it been going good. It's just, again, like I said, I got in school, so it's stressful with the school stuff, and then they not being there to support is a little, because they weren't a bad person, and they did support me, but when their emotions got, it bothered. So that support not being there with like these homework, like I had a 4-page paper due. I was to school from 2 to 10:30 last night, writing the paper, doing like 2 quizzes. So it's a lot, and then going to work, like.
Yeah. It can be overwhelming with the work, school, and then not having that support. Was he your only support for school and work? And
At home support, I have my
Okay.
mom and my sister, my brother. They all, all my family is very supportive. But I'm the only one that lives in Lakeland. Everybody lives an hour and a half, 2 hours away from here. So that's my only. He was my only at home.
so he was like the in-person support to kind of get you to do your schoolwork and stuff. And you have support, but they're a little farther away, so they kind of just shoot you a text or call you to kind of give you that pep talk, which is good.
Well, my sister sat on the phone with me from 5 to 10 yesterday to help me with my paper.
That's
So,
good.
Like, does this make sense? She's like, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, what does that?
Well,
So
I'm glad you're
we'll do
using
that.
your other supports now that
he's gone.
he's gone. That's very it's good for you because you're pulling on your other ties. That way you don't go back to that situation. But so work, has that been manageable for you?
Work has been great. I love my job. Like I said, I just started. I've been there a month, and it's good. It's things I need to change professionally, but I understanding with the classes I'm taking and the way I do stuff, I'm trying to incorporate that into my environment at work. So that's good.
Yeah. So you said you were working at a runaway shelter our first session?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm the program manager at the runaway shelter, like I said before. So I went from not being over anybody to over like 21 people. So that's new to me. I get to hire and fire.
So it's a new role for you.
A
So
very
it
new
can
role
be
for me.
challenging at times because it's fresh for you.
It's very fresh. And then it's like my grandma, because she aggravated me. She was like, you sure you want to start a new job and go to school? And I'm like, listen, if I don't start my new job, if I don't go to school now, I will never go.
Right.
So I'm not going to let any new change mess me up from my goal. Because I feel like the enemy will throw everything at your way so you won't do something that God has planned for you. And I felt like this was a plan, so I got to do it and I got to stick through it. So at the end of the day, 2021. That's all I'm saying, 2021.
Okay, yeah. Well, it looks like our time is up, so we can leave off there and start next time and schedule your next appointment. Same time? It's fine with you?
Yeah, same time is good.
All right. It was nice seeing you guys.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.